and the deck is working. Oh my goodness, I love this deck. It is so much fun. Idaten's gonna pump it up. They have so many calories. Let's go. Let's go. The legendary Hungry Burger. Is it a plant? No. Is it a dragon? Close. Is it a fiend? It probably should have been, but no, it is a warrior. We have warrior jars. Why not warrior burgers? Hey guys, this is Aremia, and we are trying to meme some people out with Hungry Burger today. Now, the pieces that are going to help us do that are Idaten and Megalith Phaleg. These increase the power of our burgers, among other ritual monsters, and we're also running Phul and Bettor. This gives us quick effect destruction on our opponent's turn to help us accomplish that plan of swinging in with the powerful burgers. If you do like videos like this, feel free to subscribe for more, but without further ado, let's jump into the games. Alright, burgers on the play this time. Summon Manju, search Benten. That's why we play our one copy of Machine Angel Ritual 2, because we get to summon Idaten and get a spell search, and also our Benten searches something too. So we grab our Hamburger Recipe, obviously pretty important, and we get to summon Phul. And Phul is going to bring back our Benten, which is pretty crazy. That's a really big part of this combo, because we get to reuse the Benten trigger. Obviously, totally balanced. But anyway, we get to search Idaten and another Idaten. So we have all three available here, and a Hamburger Recipe in our hand. So if we can just survive this turn, and our opponent is playing a more casual deck. He did play Slash Draw, which I think is absolutely hilarious. I used to think that card was going to be amazing in Light Swarm, but it's just not a super great card. Basically, it mills you a bunch, and then if you top deck Slash Draw after that, you win the game. But anyway, he's clearly playing some kind of like Egyptian God Ra deck. So I just go ahead and summon Bettor in his turn, and then pop some of his cards. And we get the Idaten trigger to chain block our Bettor, just in case. And he just summons Link Karibo to try to, survive this next turn. But little does he know, the burgers are coming, and we top deck pre-prep to get our another Hungry Burger. So we get to summon both this turn. The deck is working! We're gonna summon some burgers. So we bring out Phaleg. Phaleg is gonna buff all of our monsters' attack points. And we go ahead and summon Phoenix. This should probably be a cross sheep still, but we are gonna summon some burgers. Here comes burger number 1. Idaten's gonna pump everything. Here comes burger number 2, and the deck is working. Oh my goodness, I love this deck. It is so much fun. Idaten's gonna pump it up. They have so many calories. Let's go. Let's go. 5,800 attack Hungry Burger. I think we did it. I think we're getting there. There's the Hungry Burger attack. Oh my goodness. GG's opponent. Can't stop the burgers. Alright, burger on the draw this game. And we are up against Despia. This deck is pretty strong right now. It's only going to get stronger when they get their structure deck support. And of course they're going to go into Masquerade right here, which is going to deal us 600 damage every time we activate an ability. And we have a lot of effects to activate in this deck. And they finish their turn by going into Fusion Destiny and DPE, which is pretty rough for us. But the benefit here is we don't care about their Dramaturge because we're a ritual deck, right? We don't have to go into extra deck monsters at all. So we're just going to try to play through all of this burn damage that we're taking from Masquerade. And Ritual Sanctuary is going to help us find some combo pieces. It searches out Benten, and we pitch our recipe because we can bring it back with preparation at the end of our turn. So Hagith is going to add another copy of Megalith Unformed. That way we can get into Megalith Phul, Bettor, and then try to wipe their board and, stabilize. So we have a bunch of effects we're activating. We're taking 600 damage every time. And we search another Idaten. Phul, I actually have the option of adding back a level 8 like Bettor or something. But I choose not to because I know that that would put me at lethal. So if you see my life points are 1400 right here, I have 2 more abilities that I can activate. And I know I need to activate Bettor, and I want to activate Idaten so they can't just swing in and kill me next turn. So that's enough to kill their Masquerade. And they bring back Masquerade, but it's important to note, Masquerade only does that 600 burn damage when it was fusion summoned. So because it brought itself back from the graveyard, it's no longer fusion summoned anymore. So now we can activate as many effects as we want to. Of course, our life total is only at 200, but that's okay. We bring back Diviner as tribute fodder for the next turn, and then we search our burger, and we go ahead and ritual summon our burger, tributing Idaten, so Idaten is going to pump our board again. Alright, and they have a few options here. They get to special summon Aldaz and bring back DPE, which is pretty bad. So they go into Anaconda, which means I have to use Phul to summon Bettor right away. And Bettor is going to help me wipe their board. And Diviner also gets a special summon off. DPE is going to get rid of our Ritual Sanctuary, so we don't have any more resources for the following turn. Okay, and they don't really have a choice here. They only have the one card left, so now the game has suddenly shifted in our favor, which is pretty crazy. But they do still have a DPE. So Preparation actually going to add back the recipe we used already, and now it's time for the burgers, but they don't expect us to rank 8 into Dingirsu. So because of that, they have to go into their DPE effect, but Dingirsu is going to be able to protect our burger here, which is great. And the most important part here is that Dingirsu's effect sends a monster or sends a card they control to the graveyard. It doesn't destroy, so DPE will be gone permanently this time. It won't be able to bring itself back. Alright, and Dingirsu protects our burger here. And now we are free to try to swing in, right? So we summon our second burger, we tribute Idaten to pump our burgers up, and we get to swing in at Despia, and now they are completely out of options. They are in top deck mode, and what's really funny is now we're tied at 200 life points, which I think is hilarious. I thought about this for a really long time, whether I wanted to keep my 2 burgers on board, just because it's a burger deck, right? I want to win with the burgers, but I decided this game was so crazy, I really wanted to win it, so I went ahead and Xyz summoned the Photon Strike Bouncer. Basically, he is a monster negate, so I know that if they get into a Luber or something, they might be able to find an out. So Photon Strike Bouncer is there to negate their ability and also deal 1000 damage, which would be fatal at this point. So they are in top deck mode. They actually do grab a Luber, but if they activated its ability, I would negate it and kill them right away. And this opponent was so nice. They GG and go ahead and go out on their own terms. So really good game. Honestly, one of the craziest games of Yu-Gi-Oh! I think I've ever had. Alright, Cyber Mega Burger on the play. And this turn is absolutely ridiculous as far as our combo goes. We get to start pre-prep, preparation, and Ritual Sanctuary. So we get to pull some Sanctuary shenanigans by pitching our Ritual spell and then bringing it back with Preparation of Rites, all the while searching the important cards we need. So you can see how crazy the card advantage in that, ritual good stuff pile of cards really is. So of course we're gonna summon our burger and go into Diviner. And then we get to summon our Hagith and grab Megalith Unformed for the Megalith portion of the combo. Petit Angel gonna grab Machine Angel Ritual. Not something we get to use that often in this deck, but it is there as a one-of just in case we can use it, because Phul is gonna bring back our Benten. And then we get to tribute Benten, summon Idaten, and get 2 more searches, which is pretty crazy. Right, so Idaten actually searches a ritual spell when she's summoned, and then of course we get another fairy search off of Benten. Probably should be a hard once per turn, but I'm not in the design team, so So we get 2 more searches, and then we finally go into Aratron here, tributing Idaten. Idaten's going to pump our board. And then, interesting play here, I actually use the second ability of Ritual Sanctuary to bring back our Diviner. So Diviner, again, she can be tributed on our opponent's turn by tributing Idaten and Diviner to go into our Bettor Destruction combo. And of course, Diviner is going to summon our Petit Angel, so we get even more effects on our opponent's turn, which is pretty crazy. So we pass with a pretty cool board, and it's clear we're up against Eldlich. They go ahead and summon one, but we're not really afraid because we get to pop all of their cards. They do have another Eldlich, and they try to target our Aratron, but of course Aratron has that targeting negation, and it's really cool. We shuffle back the Benten, and then we can bring it back when we go into our Petit Angel, which is really neat, actually. So they go for their second Eldlich, and this is where I pull the trigger. This Eldlich is immune to destruction, but the other one isn't. And a lot of things happen right here, actually. So let's break this chain down really quick. We have Bettor. I wanted to chain link 1 to protect our most important destruction effect. We're going to destroy these 3 cards up here. And then chain link 2 is Diviner, so we can summon our Petit Angel and then grab back the Benten that we just shuffled back in, which is convenient with the Aratron. And then of course Idaten is chain link 3. Not as important, but it does pump our board and make our burgers even bigger, as well as our other ritual monsters. So that all resolves really quickly, and then we get to search our Benten back. And that was all at the end of our opponent's turn, which is crazy. So now we get to take our turn, and they pretty much just scoop it up here, and I can't really blame them for that, because they didn't have any options. I was going to summon another Bettor, you know, pop their face down, and then make our burgers really huge, actually. If we didn't summon another Bettor, what I probably would have ended up doing is summoning Phaleg and then, you know, summoning another burger, and that would let us basically get one of our burgers up to, I don't know, around 7,000 attack. Too bad that we couldn't get that recorded, but I understand why our opponents surrendered. No fault to them. So GG's. Alrighty, burgers on the play this time. We have a pretty good start. Always good to see preparation and pre-prep. But we don't have any Megalith monsters, so we are going to search some out with our cards so we can go into our Megalith Phul combo. Of course, we're going to tribute and summon our Hagith. Hagith is going to add Unformed, and then Diviner is going to summon Petit Angel, which gets us into Benten. And we want to add our burger combo here and then summon our burger right away. That way we get our Benten trigger and put her in the graveyard, so when we do go into Phul here, we can add Benten back to our hand to reuse her effect next time we ritual summon. So Phul adds back our Benten, and then we're going to go ahead and tribute the Idaten and the Petit Angel to summon Aratron. And the Idaten's going to pump our ritual monsters, so they're a little more intimidating. Always got to make sure that burger is intimidating. And we set a Called by the Grave. So they're clearly Despia, and we want to save our Called by the Grave to banish the Aluber so it doesn't come back and negate our stuff. So they go Masquerade and Fright for Patchwork, and here, now that they activated their field spell, we want to pull the trigger on summoning Bettor. So we go ahead and banish the Aluber and tribute off to summon Bettor. Bettor is going to wipe their board. And we also get to chain block with Benten and add Diviner to set up for our next turn here. Of course, they're going to bring it back and then go Fusion Destiny into DPE, which isn't great for us. DPE doesn't actually target, so because of that, we can't negate it with Aratron, which is kind of unfortunate. They do choose to destroy Aratron here for some odd reason. I think the better choice probably would have been to destroy Phul, but I kind of understand where they're coming from. They don't want me to just flip this into attack mode and then swing over their monsters and then continue with their combo. But because they didn't destroy Phul here, we can go into Bettor at the start of our turn. So we summon Bettor by tributing a Bettor. Bettor is going to wipe their board, and because of that, they have to activate DPE, and now is when they destroy the Megalith Phul. I think the right decision here was actually to destroy Hungry Burger. Megalith Phul only had 1,500 attack points, whereas the Hungry Burger has 3,000, and we're actually going to pump it up here. They, of course, don't know that we drew Preparation of Rites and can go into another burger. I just think it's really funny that destroying Hungry Burger here was probably the correct decision. Anyway, we go into Diviner, and now we can add Idaten and use Preparation of Rites to get our burger combo, add back our recipe, summon our burger, and tribute off Idaten so that we can increase the attack power of our burgers. And the funniest thing happens here. he not only surrenders, he rage quits. He rage quits to the burgers. The burgers are too powerful for Despia Albaz to deal with. Oh my goodness, it was so much fun. I was so incredibly happy when they actually rage quit to the burgers. Oh, it just made my day. Well, that's gonna do it. I hope you guys enjoyed, because I had so much fun putting this deck together and messing around with it. Having up Hungry Burger at like 5,000 plus attack, maybe we can get it even higher next time. I'll probably waste the rest of my normal points just getting a Prismatic or a Royal Rare. I spent a lot of points just getting these glossy ones, but maybe we can make it shinier next time. Hey guys, Editing Aremia here. Really quick, if you did not know, you cannot get Royal Finish on normal and rare cards in this game. I clearly did not know that before I made this decision, just trying to get the Prismatic rarity for my Hungry Burgers. I can now feed a small town. That is all. I'm really proud of how the deck performed. It speaks volumes to how good the Ritual Good Stuff pile of cards really is. If you did want to play a card that's, not quite as strong as Hungry Burger, you could play Herald to perfection. It slots perfectly into the deck. It's searchable by pre-prep and Ritual Sanctuary, which is something that the Burger cannot say because it's Dark Attribute. But that is going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe, do the YouTube stuff. I will see you guys next time, and I hope you have a great day, and God bless.